grew up having a boyhood dog. Yeah, his name was Victor, Chocolate Lab. Super awesome to grow up with a great companion, and we weren't like family without.
And I grew up with all cats. Our first dog was our first dog together,
Yes.
and he made me fall in love with dogs. Yeah, we're obsessed. I saw that this dog needed to be rehomed. I don't know, I just felt a connection right away, as weird as that sounds. I messaged the lady and I'm like, I'll come. I literally drove to New Hampshire to get him. She was really appreciative because he just wasn't being cared for the way that she wanted him to, and she just really wanted him to go to a good home, so he's just the best dog. And
Brody is like her shotgun rider because in the minor leagues we had to do a lot of road tripping. I had to ride the team bus, but you drove.
I would drive with him everywhere. Brody loves other dogs, and we just thought having a second dog would be perfect for him to keep him company. Once we met Apollo, it was like the perfect match.
Apollo is so kind and sweet, and Brody is he's spicy and energetic. So both of them complement each other perfectly. It's been truly amazing. This past off season, we fostered a black lab named Lucy. She was supposed to get put down on Christmas. She was in a kill shelter in Texas. We called a bunch of transport companies to just figure it out. It's like, listen, this can't happen, especially on Christmas. And when she arrived in Tampa, it was the craziest thing, because it's like when she was walking around the yard, you could just tell that she hasn't touched grass in a really long time. And it was just a really incredible experience because you could just see how she opened up over the 3 weeks we had her. And the owner now, who's actually a Mets fan, he runs her on the beach all the time. He says that she is such a gem, and she's just living her best beach life. It's really rewarding to see not just the dog open up, but people change and have different perspectives, and you're sacrificing time and effort. An animal that wants to be loved and then also wants to give. So whether that be fostering, adopting, it's really important because there's so many dogs and deserve that love and affection, and they have so much to give as well. Taking them on the boat, and then letting them run crazy on the sandbar, and they get to feel like wild animals for a little bit.
Yeah.
They get to feel wolfy. We love taking them to Dairy Joy, which is an ice cream spot. We love getting them.
Love ice cream.
Yes. Yeah.
So we started the Alonso Foundation back in 2020, and it sort of evolved into a lot of different things, but this past off season we really wanted to focus on animal welfare, because just after doing research and really just looking into shelters, and it really was just earth shattering for me, just because there's so many amazing dogs that are not getting
views, or in some really bad cases you have perfectly healthy, fine dogs that have to get put down.
Volume of dogs coming in, they're just not adopting them out as fast as they're intaking, and so they're left with no choice. I was like, okay, we can at least ourselves start fostering, so that's what we started with. And then I'm like, okay, how can we use your platform to encourage other people to do this? And so that's when we came up with the home run initiative, where for every home run he hits, we're going to be donating $1,000 to local rescues.
The biggest thing is making people aware. There's this negative stigma. It's a shelter dog. No, it's not it. The humans that were responsible for those dogs prior, it's just an unfortunate circumstance where people need to step up and give these animals some love.
Yeah, so we have a Pledge It campaign going on right now where you can donate. I mean, you can match what we're doing, so even if it's just $1 a home run, that adds up to.
We just want to continue to spread awareness.
It originally started off as, home run initiative, and then Bark reached out and they were really inspired by what we're doing, and they wanted to kind of help out. They had an amazing idea of doing it where it's every time you're up at bat, dogs win. Every time you're up at bat, there will be money donated to rescues, single, doubles, triples. I think.
If I hit a cycle, there's a really big one. So
hopefully he
that
gets rid of
happens
the
this year.
cycle.
Hopefully that happens
would be
this year.
awesome.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, and it's fun just to get other people involved and pledge even $5 an at-bat. It's really exciting, and this is kind of like a fun interactive thing for the fans too. And when we first announced it, like the amount of messages we got of people just being like, this is such an amazing idea. Like what the platform is promoting dog adoption and fostering, spaying and neutering your animal. It's kind of exciting now. People are watching, and every time he hits a home run, I still get messages being like, yay, like, you know, it's like now it's about dogs.
Yeah.
It's really cool how it's bigger than just baseball.
Firstly, thank you, whether it be transport, shelter workers, or volunteers that you guys are doing. You're the first chapter of the story of the dog getting a new home and a new life. What you guys do is incredible. So thank you, keep it up, and we're going to do whatever we can on our part to help get the message out there and get people motivated.
And they're truly like angels on earth. It's hard, it's taxing on them, and for them to do it because they love the dogs and they want the best for them, I have so much respect for them.